Hi everybody, it's Trisha here from Smith's Crafted Creations. Thank you so much for joining me again today. So, I'm coming on to do some lovely little projects. Let me just shift this out a wee bit so that I can see where my pad's lining up. Good, jolly good. Right, so, Trisha here from Smith's Crafted Creations, and I'm coming you today to show you 3 different ways that you can use one of our wonderful papers, which is called Perfectly Penciled. Now this is a monotone one, black and white, and you can colour it, you can just layer it up on cards, you can decoupage, etc. On page 76 you can actually see the actual product in use, and for a second there I thought this was the old catalogue, but I've been in it that much it's all scabby already. So it's it's a gorgeous paper. Okay, let's pop that to the side. Oh, do you like my little magnet bookmarks? Adorable. Okay, so let me first of all secure this other side with a little clip. It's quite hard to get that get your desk mat not to move, especially if you're on a shiny mat or something. Okay, so let's do this. Now what I have done is I have cut out 3 pieces of this designer series paper pattern. These measure 3.5 by 4.5. Okay, all 3 cards will be similar, same size. Okay, there's 1/8 of an inch bigger for the mat. Okay, so that will be for card 1, like so. Same again for card 2, and same again for card 3. Okay, but we'll do 1 card at a time. I have already pre-wet embossed white onto black cardstock these gorgeous sentiments from various of the new stamp sets, so they're really good and they go well with cards like this. So I'll keep them to the side just now. I do have a little stash of extra bitties in here, you see. Okay, so this one is going to be really simple. It's just a basic show off your designer series paper. Add a sentiment on, layer it up a little bit, and you have a perfectly gorgeous card. Okay, so super simple, really quick to make, especially if you need to make a card in a rush or in the event of an emergency. And if you have little sentiments that are already embossed or stamped, it makes it even better. So this one here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it to the bottom. You could make it as fancy or not as fancy as you like. Okay, but for this, it's just a really simple card. As you know, if you're a fan of Stampin' Up, or you're just new to Stampin' Up, our DSP, which you might refer to as pattern paper, is absolutely gorgeous. And I think I've put that on slightly squint, but never mind. That's what happens when you're short and you've got a wide desk. Trying to lean over my belly, it doesn't work. Often we can just let the designer series paper do all the talking. Now look at that, how quick was that? So next one we're going to do, we're going to step it up. So again, I'm going to layer my pattern paper, designer series paper onto my black mat. Okay, just give it a wee bit wiggle room. Lovely jubbly. Hang on, I've got a little bit fluffing on my card. Fantastic. And what we're going to do with this one, we're going to do a little basic spotlight technique. We are just going to colour one of the images. Okay, so let's do that. What I have is I have So Saffron, which is a yellow shade, and I have grey granite for the leaves. I just thought grey and yellow goes with my craft room, so why not why not do that? Okay, now I'm just going to use the brush tip to infill just now. You can use the nib end for detail later. Okay, gorgeous. Okay, then we're going to come in with the light. I always start with the light. You're probably thinking, grey leaves, that's odd. That is odd. But you know what, it's all right. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, all I'm going to do is add some dark now. Not quite to the edges. And then you could always go over it. I don't know if you can see that well in this light, but just blends it lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Right, dark grey granite, because I want to add some veins, colour into the veins of these leaves. Love it. Gorgeous. Okay, and we want to do this little leaf. I'm going to go over that in the darker yellow, like so, and then put some light at the top. So I've just done that backwards, but never mind. And you can colour as many of these as you like, or you can leave them. I might actually add some more colour. I want you to add on a sentiment, so let me see what I have here. We have a nice bold one that says take care of yourself. I might actually pop that one there. Let me have a little look. You can chop and change as you like. You can pop that down there. I don't think I might do that actually. Fabulous. Right, let me colour some more because I think it does need a little bit more colour. You can chop and change which colours you use, but for today's card I'm going to keep it all the same so that it looks like a patterned, well, it is a patterned paper, but it's got the same colour scheme basically. So I'm just very lightly adding. Remember that our stamping blades are alcohol based, so they will bleed into your cardstock or paper, so always stay back from the edge, like so. And you can quite clearly see the shade difference. That's light only, and then there we have dark in there as well. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the dark. Is it the dark? Yep. You can even step it up to use a different yellow. Is that even? I think that might be dried out. Oh dear. Yeah, one end is dried out, even though I store them properly, but I have had these a while. So that just reiterates that you should be using them, guys. I know that in this room it's quite cold in the winter, but in the summer it is really warm, so keep them away. I've not long actually moved them away from near the window, so I would keep them away in a cool area out of the sunlight. We can't refill these or anything once they've ran out, they've ran out, and you just need to replenish your stock, but you do get quite a while out of them. Right, okay, so that's looking quite pretty. I don't need to do every single flower. Okay. It's a nice subtle card. If you wanted it to jump out more, you could use a green or a darker grey, whatever your little heart desires. That's a larger floral there. And then the next card I'm going to do, I've never done it before, so I don't know if it'll look all right or not. We shall see. What not a better way to try it than to try it together. Okay, so just adding some dark. Like I say, it blends and it kind of bleeds into the paper, which is really lovely. I think it looks quite nice sometimes when you leave a little white around the border sometimes. Well, why did I say that twice? Because I'm going to make these grey actually, this little pom-pommy floral. Because it looks more arty. Arty-farty. Arty-farty. Okay. Great. Like I say, there's no right or wrong way. I'm going to do this one grey. I think I maybe should have done this grey. Let me just add some grey to it. Right, okie dokie. So I'm going to pop this down flush. Okay, so we have a basic card. If you don't have embossing, you could just stamp in black directly onto the card base. Right, I'm going to hold this upright a wee second, because I want to make sure I get this one straight. Okay, almost straight anyway. Okay, and then we'll have this here. Now I think I might trim this down a little tiny bit, but not so much that it is too close. Okay, take care of yourself. I think that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is going to go on dimensionals. I'm going to pop it on the bottom half though, okay? 2 or 3 is enough. It's not like I'm short on these, since I found a secret stash of them in my drawer. Thinking, how did I use all of those? Okay, right, you could put that up the top, or you could put it in the middle. I'm going to pop it at the bottom, just like I promised. Gorgeous. So you can see how it steps up a notch. Okay, right, final card. So again, we have this. However, we've got an extra step to do. I am going to take some of my rectangle dies, and I'm going to find one that kind of fits this best, and we're going to cut an area out and lift it up. Perfect. I think that will do. So that's 1, 2, 3, the fourth one. Fourth biggest one, or the 5th smallest, whatever way you want to take it in. Okay, right, let's get my big machine up. Absolutely love this. I don't know how I managed, I'll tell you this, I don't know how I managed with just one desk before I decided to go all out IKEA in my craft room. Right, okay, so we're just going to run that through once, like so. Awesome. Put that to the side. I think when you've got so much more space to work with, it's amazing. Right, let me pop this away. Always like to pop these away quick so that I don't lose anything. Okay, I'll just pop them to the side. Right, now we've got 2 options here. We can pop this on here like that and then raise this bit, or we can do it so it looks like 3D. And I think I will do it 3D, okay, because I have a plan. I have these little cutouts from an additional piece, and I'm going to colour them and layer them on top, and they will overhang slightly. So let me see if it would actually look better with the polka dots on the matte layer. So just give me a wee second, and this is what you do, you just have a wee play around. So if I were to colour that, it would hang off a little bit. This one is, where's this one? This one's here, that would just hang over and no more. Don't think it will really matter much, to be honest. Right, I wish you can shout out at me and give me a sign. Right, this is going flush. Okay, so just glue. Again, be careful when you're layering it up, because you will get all gluey. Yeah, I know that the border is just teeny weeny, so I'm confident enough in popping that down. And if you're using our wet Tombow glue, the multi-purpose adhesive, you will get some wiggle room. Okay, so just sure that's nice and flush. That will go in there. And I may leave that out. I am not decided. Why do I do this? I have a plan in my head and then I try to change last minute. Right, let's get this on first anyway. Is that straight? Oh, slightly on the wonk. There we go. Okay, this is where we can have fun. We can keep it monotone and simply apply those little images there. We can add on a sentiment. No, I am going to raise this bit up. I'm going to colour these and stick them on, and then that's it. So you can do multi-step for these kind of designs. Okay, right, now for this I am going to use, my foam strips, but because I've got my dimensionals to hand, I'll just use the standard dimensionals. Let me see. Even if I was to do this way, the thing is, you just play around, get a feel for it. Right, I know this one could go there, that could go there. No, see, that's too busy for me. Right, let's try it this way. I'm not liking my initial plan, guys. That's how I'm just switching about. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I have decided, I'm going to pop this up with the polka dots, and then there's no going back, and then I'll show you. I do want to put a bit of white on this actually, so so just bear with me. So this measures 2 and 5/8 by 4. 2 and 5/8 by 4, so let me get a scrap piece of white. 2 and 5/8 by 4. Let's see, I've got some white bits here. Let's see if any of these fit. This is why I love having a little bin full of scraps. Okay, right, that's too wide. I think this bit might be okay though. Yes, perfect. Okay, I've found a layer that is 1 7/8 by 3.5. Okay, so let me glue this on first. Where's my glue? Should I layer that up? No, it's fine. So I'm just going to pop this on the centre. Again, oops, bring it up to you and wiggle it around before that glue sets. Just be careful because it is a wobblier paper than going on your cardstock. Goodness me, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Again. Wibbly wobble. Right. Okay, we are nearly done. Just need to do some colouring possibly, but I want to see how this looks all monotone. Okay, so this is going to go on here. Now it's only a little step, only a little bit dimension, but it does give it some oomph. Okay, now we can pop this here like so and maybe add a little flourish here and a little flourish here, or we could do it sideways and add one in the corner here like so. There's so many things you can do. Right, I think I am just going to leave it like that. I'm going to raise this up on dimensionals also. Okay, so I'm going to just hang that off the edge, and I think what I'll do is I'll spotlight this piece in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to add large dimensional in the middle, smaller one on the edges. My fingers are getting quite sticky now. And then I'll pop that in the middle, and then what I can do is I can try and, oh, come on, off you get, you little mite, off you get. By the way, guys, it's been such a quick afternoon. Such a quick afternoon. Okay, so I am going to pop this. I'm just going to pop it right in the middle. I just want to see how it would look better. Would it go good at the top? Look at that. Because that is the same, isn't it? That would look gorgeous as well. Ooh, now you're talking, Trisha. Decisions. Right, okay. I'm just going to pop it down. I can hear you all shouting at me saying, just put it down. Just put it down. Awesome. What I'll do to make it a little bit special though is I will add some Wink of Stella over the sentiment. Now I did have a little bit more somewhere. That's good. Got it. Just to spread that out a little bit more. I did refill these so it comes out really quickly now, which I'm not used to. I'm used to it just dripping out ever so slightly. Okay, and I think I'll add some on the wee flowers. Doesn't need to be all over, just enough to give it a little shimmer. Like so. Ta-da! I think that's turned out all right. Now, I did change my mind various times on that little project. I'm going to open up the inside and I'm going to stick down one of these in the corner. Just go stick that down there. And I'll pop one in the corner up here as well. This would look even nicer if you were to mat and layer a sentiment, a handwritten section, you know, to write in. That'll look pretty as well. So there we go. There is just 3 ideas for really quick and simple cards. This video would have been a lot quicker if I hadn't chopped and changed my mind about this one. Yeah, and you can add sentiments on. You can add anything you like. Sometimes what I'll do, and I will do it with this one, is I'll just take my black Stampin' Up marker and very carefully add some dots. Don't rush, because if you get the wrong kind of space in between your dots, you could smudge it, or you can end up doing a line like that by accident. Then you don't want that. So here is the 3 cards. Thank you so much for coming on and watching. Whatever you're up to today, have a great one. And don't forget that the new catalogue is launched and everything is available in my online store. So here is my online store details, smithscraftycreations.stampinup.net, and if you enter that hostess code, sorry about the glare, you will qualify for some free product from myself. I share all the rewards out between whoever's ordered that month or on that workshop, so it's a good way to share with everybody. Make sure everybody gets a little freebie. Okay folks, thank you so much. Oh, before I go, don't forget the joining offer as well. £62.50 worth of in colours products for free when you purchase the £99 starter kit. And remember, you already get £31 free on that as well. So you can spend £130 for only £99 plus get just under £63 free. Then we've got free shipping and we've got a free business pack as well if a business is what you're after. But that is not mandatory. Okay everyone, speak to you all soon and thanks for tuning in. Take care.